I'm in here at Barstool. I'm sitting here next to Wallo.
Yes, sir.
He told me to pull up here in Manhattan at the Barstool offices about an hour and a half ago. I zoomed in the Uber to jump in here. I got 15 minutes with him, so I'm just going to go. All right. This is the number one thing I wanted to ask you.
Go ahead.
I think you're standing on the edge of the future of this industry. And by this industry, I mean media, entertainment, Hollywood. Mm-hmm. What do you see from where you're standing on that edge that only you can see?
What I see is this. There's no real thing about the value of celebrity is dying. Mm-hmm. There's no such thing as about, oh, I'm a rapper, oh, I'm an athlete, oh, I'm just popular for being popular. I could just, it's like an equal ground now. Mm-hmm. Because you could be somewhere in America, you could be in New York City, you could be in Baltimore, you could be in Milwaukee. You could take your phone, right, and you can put it on a tripod, you can turn it like this, and you can shoot movies vertical. Mm-hmm. You can shoot your vertical movies, you can do a wide, whatever. And you can take it and you can put it on a platform. You can get a GoFundMe, crowdfund, whatever. Or you can just say, I'm going to sell it on Buy a Coffee. Mm-hmm. I'm going to sell it on Patreon. Mm-hmm. I'm going to put it where I want to put it, and I'm going to tell the story about this every day on my social. I'm going to create this movie, whether it's a vertical movie or horizontal or whatever. I'm going to put it on these platforms, and I'm going to do a bunch of clips, and I'm going to talk about my movie every day. That is going to catch. Or it might be a TV show. Mm-hmm. And I think, like, people don't really care about, oh, he shot it with this camera. Oh, the lighting was the best. Oh, people love stories. Yeah. It's just like this. If I run into you, Chad, I run into you, mm-hmm. right? Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you a story, what keep you there is the story. We just talking.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't care.
No.
You got it, because the story keeping your attention, and you in your mind, you creating it yourself. So imagine when you tell the story on the phone or the camera, whatever you got, yes. People not worried about, oh, the lighting ain't there, the sound wasn't the best. Them people that don't, they're not there for the art. They're there for this to be fucking critics.
And so, but how is it, like, you have mastered that. I learned from you. He doesn't need a fucking $5,000 camera. He doesn't need a crew. He just needs this right here, this mm-hmm. $1,000 tool, right? I watched you do it, and I said, you know what? I have no more excuses. Mm-hmm. I can tell a story, pick the phone up, but why did you, like, so many other people are telling themselves, I need all this other shit. Why were you the person who was like, I don't need that?
I'm going to tell you a story. I remember one day I'm driving through North Philly, and this was before $1 million worth of game, and it was before that stuff. And me and Gil was already killing it on social with our phones. And I'm talking to T.I. And T.I., I'm talking to him. I'm like, damn, Tip. He said, man, what you need to do? I said, man, I need to film. I need a camera. I need a crew. Right. I need to get all that stuff. I'm thinking about ready to buy that and invest in that. He said, no, you don't. I said, what you mean, T.I.? He said, no, you don't, Wallo. He said, Wallo, what makes you think you need all that? I said, no, because I got to connect. It's just going to be, he said, Wallo, your phone got you on the phone with me. Mm-hmm. Your phone got you connected to me. You call me, mm-hmm. Ice, and the resources I got, right. just from what you did on your phone. Right. Why is you overthinking this shit? Right. And I'm like, damn, you're right. Mm-hmm. At that time, I wound up starting Where's Wallo on the phone. I used to have a tripod with a phone. I made it private. I'm going to release it. But I had a tripod on the phone, and I did interviews with Charlamagne, Westside Gun, Jadakiss, G Herbo, Tierra Whack, Bree Steegs, PNB Rock, Little Dirk, man, just a bunch of Sanfa, yep. a bunch of people, whatever. Yep. And it was on the phone, yes. Chad. Yes. So it's like, I just think people overthink this shit because everybody on that iPhone, like this thing right here is crispy enough. Mm-hmm. It's perfect. This right here is enough. Yep. So you got to think about, like, all right, all I need is that. Give me a computer to drop it to. Have somebody edit it. Do those. That's easy. But if you get a story, and people tell stories every day. Mm-hmm. We got friends that just every time it's always something at work. They tell us stories and we be locked in. Yes. So imagine if you got it on here and you got people acting it out, or a friend or somebody you might meet at the bookstore, or somebody you can just go find people. You can write on you go today. You can say, next week I want to shoot a movie. I need an actor B, actor C, actor D, whatever, and you describe, I need a white lady, this, that, there, I need a Puerto Rican man at this age. People go like, yeah, I'll do it. Mm-hmm. And be like, listen, I don't got no money for you. I can feed you. We're going to go eat at a good restaurant and this. Every day I can feed you, and I just need 3 hours to shoot this shit. You break your time down, and you go and chat can help you organize it, whatever, and you look up in a day, you got a movie shot.
So let me actually, give me 1 second. Just want to make sure. So here is my question, right? The other day I made a video. I said I shot a short film a few years ago. It cost $80,000 to make. I made the mistake, which is I put all $80,000 in the film, saved none for marketing, right? This is before I started like really learning how this shit works together. I said in the future, what I would do is I would take 5 of that $80,000 that I raised, put that into the film, and use 75,000 on the marketing. But my question for you is, let's say that now we are not going to make expensive productions, right? Mm-hmm. But you still have some cash to put into your machine, to whatever it is that you're making. Where do you put it then? Where does it go? Where do you invest money into the business?
It's multiple ways to do it now. What I'm realizing is this, as I'm doing, like me, I'm a researcher. I'll be paying attention, I study. Mm-hmm. People now, they want to give their time, energy, and money to things that's community-based, or they feel it's like it's boutique. It's something that's not everybody can have access to, and it's not oversaturated. Mm-hmm. So when you're looking at people right now, they're like, okay, bet. All right, he shot the movie. He did it. He marketed so much. You might shoot a movie and just market it that it's coming for 3 months, building it up. And then you might say, damn, you know what? Let me rent this movie theater out. Mm-hmm. Small little boutique movie theater. You got different rooms. You got rooms that hold 50, rooms that hold 100. Let me rent this movie theater out. I'm going to rent this movie theater out. And instead of just paying for marketing, I'm going to find different people from different cultures, different outlooks for this 50 to 100 room movie theater. And I'm going to get them to come for free. Once they come for free, when they done watching the movie, I'm going to have everybody to come. I need to get their opinion of this movie. I'm going to take that opinion. And once I get that opinion from everybody, I'm going to build that into a trailer. Right. And I'm going to run that for the ad. And I'm going to have a landing page or somewhere. Where you can buy my film for 5, 10, whatever. Yes. But I'm just thinking about, you're not going to take more than 5,000 to shoot a movie no more if you're doing it on the phone. No. You're not, for post-production, you ain't going to take, and then I'm thinking like, how much really a movie theater is going to cost? To rent a movie theater for one night. $1,000. I don't even think that.
Not for you.
No, I'm just talking about for anybody. Yeah. I don't think a couple thousand for one viewing.
Yeah,
if you get it on a dead night,
no.
you research what is your dead nights. When y'all have how many rooms? It's going to be somewhere where you can find it. So you do that, and you say, you know what? Now that I got it, I'm gonna have a landing page, a good .com for it, and inside it's gonna be embedded to whatever platform and buy me a coffee. I think it's buy me a coffee or Patreon, whatever. Mm-hmm. I mean, the only thing buy me coffee is easy because it ain't subscription based. I can just go in there and buy it, and I ain't got to sign no account or none of that. Yeah. So you got that. Mm-hmm. So now you're looking at that, and it's like, all right, cool. I got a whole commercial. I got 50 to 100 people talking about this, so I can make a bunch of different clips about this shit. Right. Have a little bit of the trailer inside as they talk. The movie was I just loved it. Boom. Bing. See, you got to give to get. Yes. A lot of people would sit there and they'd be like, oh man, I just don't want to. They thinking about the money. It's going to come in the back end. Because think about it, you just spent 80. This time you're not spending 80. Right. But you got 100 people giving good reviews about your stuff that actually seen it, and they're going to tell everybody else. Mm-hmm. Different, and as the commercial come on, you got different nationalities, different ages, every demo. So now you're running that ad, and you run that ad for a year. So if you are able to execute that independently, right? Mm-hmm. You said something to me on the phone the other day that I'm taking to heart. You said you're a compressor, and so I'm trying to learn. I am trying to make myself be more direct in the way I communicate. I just wanted to share that with you. You're now making independent films. That's what you just described, right? This is from a Hollywood audience. You're producing them by yourself. You're marketing them by yourself. You're sharing them with the audience. You're taking the audience review, turn those into testimonials, using that to bring people to a website where they buy it, they watch it. Okay. What the fuck do you then need Hollywood for? You don't. So then what? So then the whole thing is this. People get with Hollywood for two things. You get with Hollywood because we believe, and people would take less than, like you probably been, because it's like, Hollywood is going to give me a bunch of exposure to make money off of that exposure. Mm-hmm. And Hollywood is going to give me exposure to get opportunities from that exposure. Yes. And a lot of times it's not always the case.
Right.
But with this right here that you just created, this whole ecosystem that you created, that's worth more money than probably being on a Netflix show.
Yes.
Because you got proof of concept.
It's yours.
You showed them that not just it's yours, I could do it. And just imagine if you take this and it took you a total of 5 or 5,600 or just 6,000-7,000 to do this.
Right.
Just imagine if you do it 10 more times. Now you got a catalog of movies that you done shot on the phone, that you put in the movie theaters and you selling online, and you got an audience of people that love your movie, you love the style that you shoot, and then you got that right there, and then you also have somewhere on that buy me a car, whatever joint, where you have a joint they also could buy how you shot your movie. So now that's for sale too.
Right.
So you got a whole system now that, like, we gotta see. The problem is we gotta know what somebody after. A lot of people, Chad, they be after. A lot of people be after popularity in this world because it's a thirst for. I just want somebody to know me. I just want somebody to know my name.
Yes.
When it's like that don't mean that's not going to. I'm an overhead guy. Meaning, what is your overhead? What is your yearly overhead? What is your monthly overhead? What is your 6-month overhead to live?
Yeah.
How much? How do you take care of that and don't have to worry about that? And to be able to live. See, art is about being able to be creative and don't have to get up and work and go somewhere or worry about your bills. Right. Just imagine if your rent paid for a year, what you could do.
That's it. That's the whole point.
Bro, it's like, so you got to think about this. With that model right there, this is the model I believe the future is. If you're a recording artist, people is going to figure out a way, package their art up better. They're going to figure out a way to sell their merch, their website, do their tour, and keep everything in-house. And they're going to find smart partners. Like, ain't nothing wrong with doing a partner.
Right.
Because as long as you got ownership, I believe in partners, because a lot of people act like they don't believe in partners, but you need a partner because you don't know everything. So say you might say, all right, bet. You might take that, or you might go to one of these platforms and say, this is what I'll be doing. This is how I'm being dropping. Me leaving it on your platform, what type of advantage I'm going to get? What y'all going to do for me? Is y'all going to is y'all going to give me a marketing budget?
Right.
Because I got this. And when you do stuff like that, that's when they look at it. But like, all these different things that people thinking of, people was overthinking this shit.
Yes.
It's like, me at the beginning, I did so much shit for free. And it took me to, I'm talking about, oh my God. Some of the greatest things that came to me was based off of what I did for free or people seen it. But you got to have a purpose and a plan. See, Chad, a lot of people just going out here like, oh, let me put this post up right here.
See what happened.
What is you putting the post up for? Like you got an area of concentration.
Yes.
Your area of concentration is, I'm educating people that was in Hollywood. I'm educating people of stuff that's about Hollywood. I'm educating people how they can do it themselves. And I'm giving people both sides. This is what happened in Hollywood. This is what you can do yourself. Choice is yours. But you have a niche.
Yes,
niche.
Sir.
You're stuck right there, which is a good thing. Because a lot of people just out here just talking.
Yes.
I know I can come to your page, and when I come to your page, it's going to be like this. You're going to be giving me some information that I probably didn't read. You're going to be up 3 a.m. reading articles from the Variety and all these other places online, and you're going to give it and you're going to compress it.
Yes, sir.
And give it to us. That is the most important thing, is finding what is your message, what is you on, what you doing.
So there's 2 things here. One, I'll start with this one. People are starting to get mad. They're starting to be mean to me for saying what I'm saying about Hollywood, about the future of Hollywood. A lot of people love it. A lot of people are on the same page, I think, with you and I, where they're like, I want to get this shit my way. I want to own my own machine. There's some people who are like, man, I've been auditioning for 10 years. It's been a hard road. I built my whole career as a Hollywood writer. They don't even want to believe that this is what's about to happen and happening. What do you do with that? What do you do with that?
Sometimes, I think sometimes reach out to the people, see if y'all can have a dialogue. Because sometimes it's like, they don't understand like that you might be the out. You might be the hit to go what they need. And it's not that you're trying to talk down about what they put their work and their time and their energy in.
No,
because I just got a perspective of mine, and this is my journey that I'm telling you, and this is my outlook. My outlook is not always fact. And it's not to tear down what you building, because people think like anytime somebody says something, no, it's not about what you building. I'm not trying to knock what you building. I just went through a journey. I'm sharing my journey. These are my thoughts. These are my predictions of what's going to happen.
Right.
This ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yes, sir.
And it's not going to stop no opportunity for you or whatever. You got a good script, somebody gonna bite it.
Yes,
somebody
sir.
gonna be on it. And sometimes you might have a good script that nobody might not bite just because you wasn't at this certain event. You didn't send enough emails. You didn't go on LinkedIn and reach out to enough people. And it's not that your stuff might not even be good.
Right.
That is good, but it's just that it's a connection
It's
thing
not in
sometimes.
Yeah. I get this question a lot. I want to throw it to you. Everything you just described, I think it makes sense. It clicks. There's a part that people are going to ask, which is, it's all based on being a good storyteller. You said that from the beginning.
Yeah.
A good story is what makes all the other parts work. So how does somebody get better at being a storyteller?
You know what's crazy? I don't really know. I just think you got to be. Matter of fact, I will say this. I don't know 100%. I can give my opinion. It's not factual. You gotta have an unbelievable imagination, and sometimes life, like I told somebody, when I came out of prison, I went into prison 17, came out 37, and people was like, you just was trying all shit, because my imagination from 17 was fortified all them years in prison because I didn't have to deal with regular life stuff.
Right.
When from 17 to 37, I was in the real world, I had babies and heartbreak and loss of jobs or let down, loss of people, all type of stuff. And it could break down your imagination. So I came out at 37 with an imagination of a 17-year-old. I still believe that I could do anything.
Hell yeah.
So when you're storytelling, you gotta have an unbelievable imagination, because think about this shit. Like, who thought of like the Neo in the Matrix?
Right.
Who thought of like some of these crazy movies that we just seen, like sci-fi stuff or whatever? You gotta have an imagination that, you know, if you sci-fi that, a person might just be walking around and can just jump in the air.
Yes.
Like to be a superhero, your imagination can't be no limit, and you got to be able to say, this has already been done, this haven't, I'm doing this. Because what happened is, when you're a storyteller, you can't have elimination on your thoughts, because you would say, damn, this is what they're looking for, this is what worked.
Right.
But this right here that never worked, that idea you got, don't run away from this idea because you're still worrying about yesterday. Yesterday is over. And we got to stop using things that happened yesterday for a blueprint, because we're living in an age where technology is coming, so much shit is coming. We can't keep doing that shit.
No.
Because it'll box you. So when you're a storyteller, you can't have no boundaries.
Yes, sir.
You got to be able to go everywhere.
You said you got out of prison when you were 37?
Yes.
I'm 37. I believe that something's shifting in my life right now. How old are you now today, if you don't mind me asking?
46.
So, what should I know? Let me ask you specifically. If there's one thing for me to hold on to, for me to like digest, to let it into my spirit at this, right now, I'm 37, for these next 9 years, what is that thing that I need to let in?
The thing you got to do is, this where the problem coming at, right? The problem coming at is like this. You take your intake of information is on the next level, and I'm thankful for it. And the community is thankful for it. But you got to know how to compress that and figure out what matters to you and where you trying to go at. You see what I'm saying? Like you really got to be. I had a cold for like a week, man, so I'm still. But listen, you got to know when to say, all right, I'm 37. Let me stop thinking too much and start acting. Like, you got to start acting more, because you know all the shit to do. You know all the shit you figure. Like, and it's like, all right, when you going to shoot that film?
Yes, sir.
Like, when you just going to shoot the film and just be like, fuck it, I'm not even just to shoot the film. Let me start a TV show. Let me start a TV show that's something just to get some traction. That's each episode is 1 minute 30 seconds, so I can just post it on Instagram and get the traction. I don't know. It's probably it can be called Coffee Shop.
Yes, sir.
Find a little joint y'all can be in, just talking and just each episode is you moving from table to table. Not you, but it's you film people, and just the conversations that be happening in the coffee shop. Like, and you come up with them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? One dude might be talking about his wife. Damn, man, my wife, man. She said, I gotta make more money. He talking to his guy, and they drink like, yeah, I've been through that before. Next person might be this girl that's just this socialite. She living her life in New York. The girl with the Goyard bag, drink the designer coffee. She just got it all together. She just talking about stuff that most people might don't talk about, but she just in her world on social media. She talking to her girlfriend. They both went to, NYU, whatever.
Yes.
Then you got the next table, the older woman as a book reader. Like that might be coffee shop. It might be, and each joint is just like them basically venting.
Yeah.
But they drinking coffee.
Yeah. A vertical series.
Vertical series.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm pretty sure that in a month you probably could get at least like 20 episodes done.
100%.
On the phone.
Yes, sir.
No lights, just have it there.
Just go. Yes.
And then take it back. Once you get it, drop it. Have somebody drop it on the computer. Add the title in. Call it the logo pop up.
Yes.
People will bite it.
Okay.
And then coffee is a nice. Nope, we don't have no show about it.
Right. Okay. I gotta let that one in.
I'm telling you, bro, you got it. You're just processing so much information, and you're so. Listen, this is what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to worry about us so much that you forget yourself. You're servicing the people so much, but at the same time, you got to create some time so you can be able to materialize all this stuff that you know and materialize your dreams so you can have. Listen, you're in a position where as though you're knowledgeable, to where as though this time next year they'll be doing write-ups about you and Variety and all them joints, all them Hollywood Reporter, based off of how you just disrupted and did what you wanted to do. And then, you know how many movies you probably done shot, how many TV, social series you taught, and they talking about how you the future of this shit, all because you just went. It ain't about no money. It's about just a story. It's about art, because I know you got a bunch of people that you could just film in a coffee shop.
I got them.
And I know it'd be coffee shops that be like, listen, man, can I just... They'd be like, yeah, go ahead, shoot in the corner. We don't care. And you hear the people in the background. Don't worry about trying to edit the background and make it super clear. No, it's a coffee shop environment.
Right.
I'm telling you. And then you just got to do it, man.
Yes, sir.
And that'll take you... Just doing it is going to lay out the next 10 years of your life. Because it's going to open up doors. You'll be able to take care of your monthly overhead. You'll be able to travel more. You'll be able to just... You know how it is when some of the greatest meetings is when you're meeting in person. The Zoom shit is like, somebody be like, yo, I want to meet with you, man. Could you come to Cali tomorrow? Yeah.
Is there anything, how much time you got?
Go ahead, get back to
Is there anything that you can say about your future plans? And what can you share about your own future plans? I watch your business and I watch you very closely. So what can you share? I would ask you the same thing on the phone, but what can you say about what's immediately in front of you?
I'm going to say this. I got a lot of things coming. I'm more of an action dude. I'm talking about like things that's already done. I don't really want to share it. Like I just, when they see it, I think it's the element of surprise is better. But I'm working. I'm always working. I'm always just like, it's like a nonstop thing. When you don't see me, I'm working when you see me. But it's a lot. I just tell people like, figure out where you want to be and figure out the system you got to create in order to get there. It's a system thing. Just like when you shoot your first coffee episode, you're going to figure out a system of how to get in there, get it shot, and get it done quick. And you want...
Boom.
I just think...
Get them out.
I just think like when people just got to, man, like believe it or not, on some real shit, most people got everything they already need. We just look around. Like God give you everything that you already need. Our eyes get us in so much trouble because we look around too much. Our eyes is the biggest liar that we know. Because our eyes will tell us, damn, they got it all perfect. They did it perfectly. They doing better than us. We should be doing more. This is what our eyes is the most dangerous shit we got. And that's how that's what I gotta say.
Wallo, thank you for seeing me.
I told you.
Thank you for spending this time. As soon as I seen the text, I was bing bang. I got my gym bag over there. Like, boom. Thank you. I appreciate you.
And then you see my episode. That's motivation.
Yeah, man.
You didn't even think